stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
We good? Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. My guy finally here. FourFive in the building. What's good, my boy?
What's the vibes?
How do we say it right?
You gotta say like, you gotta add like an emphasis too. You gotta say You can't say it's not it's
You gotta
hit it
saw
one
somewhere
time.
you're trying to get trademarked, or you did get trademarked?
No, we in the works. We in the works.
How do you get a word trademarked? Or is it just like the audio recording of it trademarked? Like which part?
Now
is
we
it?
trying to get everything trademarked. The word, the sound, everything, bro. Like it's a process, but we working on it for sure. We definitely working on it. It's they gotta know who invented the
I already know how long like the trademarking process takes fucking forever.
Yeah. We going through everything like behind the scenes with trademarking, like LLCs and shit like that. It's new things that we're working on, cause like we just started getting like a little more attention. So once you get more attention, everybody tries to tap in. So you got to get on top of it before they do.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to have you here, bro. How's life been for you, man?
Bro, life been good, man. I'm not gonna lie, life's been good. We on tour right now. We back in the hometown, New York. We have a show out here, I think, tomorrow, some shit?
Okay.
Or is it tomorrow, or might be? Yeah, it's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow,
yeah, so tomorrow we got a show out here in Brooklyn. Today we in Philly. Yesterday we was in Boston. I hit Chicago, Ohio. My first tour too. It's my first time.
Congrats, man.
Appreciate it,
it's
bro.
It's crazy because like when we first met, like on the gram and shit, like I would say like what, 2 years ago maybe?
Yeah, I think we've been following each other for like 2 years, and then I'm pretty sure we seen each other outside one time at a function one time, like in passing. And at the time I don't think like I even had a buzz like at all, like, so I don't think you knew me for the music.
I knew you for the clothes, yeah.
Yep. It was this brand, New York City Gun Club.
Yep, go cop some.
Yeah. If you watching right now, go cop up. We got a new drop coming. Cop up.
But yeah, like when we first met each other, like we hadn't even talked about music. We were really talking about the clothes.
Yeah, cause to be honest, I'm like pretty like if we don't got a reason to talk about music, I don't think I'm not the type of artist to push it into your face. Like I'm not about to be like, yo, like check my music out, especially when I got other things that I got going for me. Like especially when we first talked, my clothing brand was I would say it was bigger than my music was. So at the time, like I'm using my resources to my advantage. So like if I got a clothing brand and I know like I could get it on somebody like you, for example, like you do the interviews and shit. I could get it on a rapper, like somebody like an influencer. Like that's my goal, like to just make sure to get my clothing onto these people. So that was what we was chopping it up. I remember I was trying to get you in I think we had just really, it was a fresh too. It was only like, it was early.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you in that shit early. I definitely got to get you something.
Bring me some, bro. You know I'm aware. I wear everything that people give me on this show because
I gotta get you the Gun Club. I gotta get you some merch. We gotta get you right.
Especially if you're from the towns, I'm definitely gonna wear it to support and shit,
Fuck
man.
yeah, bro. We gotta, and that's the thing too. We gotta put on for the city, man. We gotta put on for the city. They don't realize that everybody in New York gotta come together, man. People used to like being better than the other person. We gotta bring the city together. It's not. It's not, what's the word I'm trying
unified
to use?
As much?
It's not as unified. It's not like Atlanta. It's not like, we got to make
Detroit,
it more. We gotta
I say
make
Detroit
it,
a lot now because Detroit,
Detroit did, they did do their thing in the last couple, like the last year and a half, and then especially with like Yachty going out there, Yachty going out there and kind of just helping out with that scene. It's cool, bro. I'm trying to do the same thing out here, bro. I'm trying to paint this picture and show people it's not just drill, and it's not just dance music. We got some pretty turnt shit out here.
Right.
But it's boxed in right now, so that's why the here.
Why do you feel like it's boxed in?
To be honest, bro, you want to know why it's boxed in? Because people got this close mind, like they closed minded. They don't like to think outside of it. Like they don't like to step outside the comfort zone. Yeah. They want to hop on what's already like going on, or like something. If a certain type of beat is working right now, they like to hop on that certain type of beat. If like, if a producer's hot, they try to tap in with the producer that's hot instead of like working on this shit. So like right now, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to like show people that it's not just these hot ass producers that are popping. Like New York got some shit. We got some producers. We got everything, clothing brands. We got a lot, especially like a lot of different shit. Not the typical stuff you see. Not the typical like designer clothes. It's not like, you know, we got some new shit. It's like a different style, if that makes sense. Like it's like it goes with clothing and with music. Two different styles. Like we gotta open it up. It ain't just, you know, they gonna find out. They definitely gonna find out after this, for sure. After this little they gonna find out.
Right. You know, you're talking about like the music and the clothes, right? And you like back then you were known for mostly the clothes, right?
For
Do you
sure.
feel like the music has kind of sort of passed the knowledge of the clothes, or what? Or do you think it's like kind of like on an even playing field now? Like, what do you think? Like,
So like what I think is, yeah, for sure, my music is way bigger than the clothing brand is right now, and it's like that was my goal, because that was the music was my first love. Like, you know, I started doing music, the clothes started picking up, and I had to adapt. I had to go focus on the clothes for a little bit, and that's fine. Like I took like a year and a half off from like putting music out, not making it, just putting it out, and that was like the smartest thing I ever did, bro, because I figured myself out, and right now, I'm trying to balance the two. It's like my music's picking up so fast and like picking up like so much more things going on. I'm on tours now. I'm on the road. Like I'm dealing with things every day that I have to do musically. So like I'm trying to balance the two. But bro, like the clothing brand is like New York culture now, bro. Like if you from New York and you haven't been to a New York City Gun Club event, or you haven't tapped in at all, like you probably never been to New York. And
right.
if you must be missing out if you ain't tapping with New York City Gun Club yet. So it's like, I would say music's a little bigger, but it's New York City Gun Club, a household name. It's about to be soon too.
Right. What do you feel like was like the first kind of like moment that you noticed the music was like getting bigger, or, you know, reaching that level of the clothes?
After January of this year, I dropped the record in January, and like changed everything. Everybody was tapping in. You know, everybody started tapping in. And at this point, bro, no one even know, like, it's if you know that, like, I own a clothing brand, like, because it's not in my bio or anything, but, like, if you know, like, you know. Right now, I try to make it a little more mysterious, because I'm trying to just focus on my own branding, you know?
Yeah.
What I'm realizing, too, right now is people were, like, boxing me in as a clothing brand owner. And, like, they were like, oh, shit, I didn't even know you made music. And that's fine, but I want people to see the music first and then the clothes after. So right now it's like when I do a show, yeah, you're going to see Gun Club merch there. You know, you're going to see, I'm going to give out free shit, because that's what I like to do. I throw in Gun Club shirts in the crowd.
Tough, yeah, bro.
You know, we talking about Gun Club. Like, my DJ, he got that Gun Club. Like, he hit that shit like 100 times at the show. So it's like Gun Club and me, like, it's hand in hand. You know it. But right now I try to push the you know, I push my music first,
yeah,
and then the brand follows after.
Right. How do I want to phrase this? I see obviously a lot of like the music friends, right? Like I see Midwxst, and I see a lot of the other guys in your comments. What I was trying to say right there is like what I was thinking of, like how to phrase this question is that did you kind of link up with everybody naturally through just, you know, obviously if you're in New York, you see everybody, right?
Yep.
Was that how a lot of these connections were made, when you were kind of like hustling with the clothes? Or, you know, once like the music started picking up and you're like, oh wow, like things are moving, let me go try to take this more seriously, that, you know, these other musical relationships with these artists kind of started to build and grow?
Well, I had a lot of relationships before the clothing and the music. Like,
Okay.
So like a lot of my relationships just came from just being like outside. Like I'm from New York, so like I was outside when hanging around V-Files was chill. Like like I was around V-Files like with my homies in 2019, and we was just like plotting, bro. So like I seen a lot of people like before they were up. You know, like a lot of people before they kind of came up, and I wouldn't even consider it up. Like, to me, up, if you got money in your pocket and you making money off clothes or like whatever, that's up. Like you could feed yourself and like keep the shit going. That, to me, that was what up was at the time. So like I'm seeing these artists that are like, they weren't at the level they are now, but like I'm watching people grow, building relationships. And Midwxst, for example, like he's one of those artists that I knew before my music was like up a little bit. But like we didn't have much of a relationship too much. He knew me because of the clothing. And then once he kind of found out like I made music, because it was one of those moments where like, bro, I'll be around him, but I'm not like, yo, bro, I make music. Like, you know, I'm not around.
Okay, you want it to be natural.
Yeah, I'm not around people like, yo, like, yo, you know I make music,
play my song,
right?
play my song.
Like,
yeah,
if you was around me, bro, there's no way I was about to be like, yo,
Again, we
Gabe,
only
like,
ever spoke about Gun
yeah.
Club for the most part.
Exactly. Like, I'm not
until the music started becoming more of a thing for you. Then
Yeah.
you and I were like, oh, like we're gonna do
sure.
something soon.
Yeah, for sure. Even when like we said soon, I knew it wasn't time. Like, I was like, yo, let me drop my project, let me push it out.
Absolutely.
And then so, like, yeah, my relationships just came from, bro, just being outside and just building it up, using my clothing brand when needed, but also like music. Like a lot of artists just like found me. A lot of people that tap in now, they found my shit like a little bit early, but not too early, where it was like they've been here since the jump. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people just kind of tapping in now, but it's cool, bro. It's cool. You gotta realize, people don't realize like timing is everything. Like
It's all part of the growing pains.
timing is fucking everything. I could tell you right now, like a year ago, bro, I had like none of this shit. Like I wasn't it wasn't in this position at all. Like I think I had like 1,000 monthly listeners. I think I had like 10,000 followers on the gram. Like just like nothing was really going up. Like for me in that moment, timing, bro. I snapped my fingers and I haven't looked back since. Like real shit since January. I think I ain't take a single day off since January 1st.
Bro, I felt that. I felt that.
Oh God, like I told my manager, I was like, it's crazy because this, like right before the first hit, I was like, bro, this year I'm gonna be the least seen, the most heard. I promise you, I dropped a song that week, bro. Everybody seen me. No, even if you ain't, everybody was seeing my shit everywhere. I was not outside. I was like, my music, I let this shit circulate. I went to LA, my first time ever like meeting with like important people.
That was where you cooked up like 80 songs, something like that.
I made like 100 songs that trip to LA, bro, and like my whole mindset changed. I was like, all right, bet this is what it feels like to really be on timing.
Yeah.
So then right after that, bro, we just kept going. I think, bro, it was just a lot of blessed moments, right after another, back to back, just shows after shows, after just a bunch of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just a bunch. And honestly, I'm just blessed, and I'm not even done, bro. We just started. I'm so fucking hungry for this shit.
Yeah, that's why I was telling people, they're like, where you at right now? I said, oh, I'm just starting.
Bro, I just started.
And I'll probably be just starting my whole life because I feel like I'm never gonna be satisfied no matter where I'm at.
Bro, it's crazy because like I'll get like the biggest call of my life, like, and then right after the call, I'm just like, all right, what's next?
Like me, yeah.
I'm like, what's next? Like, and then it sucks because it makes me feel like some people around me be like, damn, like, appreciate that moment. And I'm like, yeah, like there's gonna be something bigger, and then we not gonna even like, and it's not even about it being bigger. Like, they just happen so like randomly, and then they just happen, and then they're gone so fast that it's like you can't even enjoy it. You just got to keep going.
I feel about like the Drake show. Like it happened, they're like, all right. I'm like, well, if I enjoy it for too long, then I'm gonna get too comfortable, and then
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you gonna live with? Oh, Drake was here like for the rest of your
life. My life,
like,
yeah, I can't do that.
No,
yeah,
like,
I gotta keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Drake though.
Shout out to Drake. Yeah. No,
Drake,
we're always appreciative of these moments, but
fuck yeah.
But then it's like, okay, how do we use this moment to amplify what we're doing and then move on to the next thing?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
How can we up it even bigger now?
Yep, exactly.
And that's always the goal. You want to be able to always kind of like continue to figure out how you could up your last best move.
Bro, on God, and that's why like I'm the type of artist too that likes to show people what I do. Like, I'm not this artist that's like, oh yo, I can't post my success. Like I can't
right.
I can't show my supporters that I hit 1 million streams because like I just gotta be cool. Like I can't say appreciate you for getting me 1,000 likes on the YouTube. Like, bro, no, like you gotta let people know like when you reach these goals, even if it's not like, it's not like I said before, it's not a goal that I'm gonna sit here and like hold on for the rest of my life. But in that moment, bro, like, yeah, bro, like my wins, like I want my supporters to feel like that's their win too.
Yeah, you want to share with everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Like I already know your fan base, your supporters, when they seen Drake and this bitch, they was like, oh yeah, I had Drake there. Like that's how they feel.
Yeah.
That's how they feel.
Because they feel like they're on the journey with you.
Hell yeah, that's how they feel. They probably was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm with Gabe in that room right now. Like that's how they feel, and that's how I want to make people feel whenever I like do anything that's like a win for me. Like, I want people to know that Rolling Loud fucking with us. Like, I want people to know like we here, we had on the radar. I want people to know there's certain things that are going on so that like it feels like, yo, I'm on this journey, and they actually riding with it too. Like, you know, they in the car on the way to Chicago with us. I want them to feel like that, you know?
Yeah, that they driving back.
Hell yeah, cause then when they meet me at the show, they gonna be more hype. They're more hype, and then they're like, bro, I seen you was doing this shit, bro. Oh, yo, I seen on your story you did that. Like, and then we got shit to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I fuck with. I fuck with the whole, bro. You just gotta build up this journey, man, with the supporters, bro.
Yeah,
That's what this shit about. That's what this shit is really about. It ain't just about holding it in and like, you know, you gotta let that shit out.
Yeah.
Let people fucking soak it in with you, especially when it's important.
Right.
You know, especially when it's important.
Out now.
Out now, man. Go stream that shit. It's out on every platform.
Right.
We just hit 1 million streams today.
Oh, today?
Today on
Congrats,
the project, bro.
Congrats,
We literally
congrats.
just hit 1 million streams today. So I don't know when you're gonna see this, but it might be at fucking
4 or 5 million.
It might be at like 5 mil. Who knows?
Shout out, yeah, 1 million. 1,010,000. Sorry, I was a little sped for a moment. 1,010,236 streams. Bam.
Look, we hit 1 million today, bro.
1 million
That's 1 million times somebody said
That's fire, bro. Project out now. Only you on it.
Only me.
Do you have any features coming up? Anything? Any people you work with?
Yeah, we got some shit in the cut. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, we got some shit on the way. I'm about to drop a couple years.
I like that.
Couple years for sure. You know, my whole thing with features is like I like working with artists that I fuck with. I like working with artists I fuck with.
Again, organic.
Yeah, for sure. I like doing that, or not even that it has to be organic, because obviously at the end of the day, like when you meet people, like sometimes it might not be like as organic, because you know you meeting them. We in the industry like shit. We meeting people in the industry, so
every day.
So when I do meet people organically and we get in the stew and we cooking and we actually make some shit, like, bro, that shit gets me hype, bro. Like me and Midwxst, bro, we got some shit on the way.
I can't wait, bro.
We got some shit, but like me and him, like that's my man. So like we be in the stew, and like it don't even feel like we like working on it. Like we just sitting in the stew, like we play some shit. I think we got a couple records, but we gonna be picky with which one come out.
Fire. Well, I can't wait for that, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, by the time people see this, the freestyle's out now.
Oh yeah.
At 1 million streams. So keep running that project up. More music. You got another project dropping this year, or just singles? Or we just letting this rock?
I definitely got another project coming.
All right, cool. Another project on the way this year. So make sure y'all look out for that. On the Radar freestyle out right now.
Right now.
Go check that out.
Check that out.
Got a couple years on the way, right?
Shit, got a couple. Shit, me and Gabe got a couple on the way.
Right. New New York City Gun Club drops probably out now by the time y'all see this. So go cop some. Go show some love.
Yeah, look, they definitely missed out on my drop though. I just dropped my collection. By the time they see this, it's gonna be sold out everywhere. You gonna have to go get that bitch on Grailed. Maybe even, who knows? Maybe DM me. Maybe. But yeah, me and my boy Grimy Kids, we just dropped my first ever merch, like merch. We went crazy with that. So by the time y'all see this, you probably missed out. But if you didn't, go check it out.
There you go. We'll go check it out. Like I said, freestyle now. Before we get out of here, my brother, anything else you want to let the people know, let the fans know now's the time to do it? This camera right here.
Shit, man. All I got to say is after bro. We got some shit on the way. Big moments coming, bro. Big moments. I promise y'all. Keep streaming, keep watching, keep saying after fucking
After fucking go get the project out now. Go run up that freestyle.
Go run it
follow
up.
my boy. Go cop some New York City Gun Club. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time on the Radar. FourFive. Yeah. My guy.
Yeah.